It's clear that I've been caught in the crossfire between your battle with Heidi. My warning to you is that if I keep on getting hit, then I'll push back with full force, and I'm not sure if it will end well for you. It's unnatural for a woman to get rid of her own child, and Isabel never stopped thinking about that child, the child she knew she would have loved because she loved me and couldn't love Devante the same way. Not even close. Okay, spill it, Wanda. Why are you so eager to spoil me? Who is it? It's me. Owen, I really wish you would have called first. I can't have visitors. You never had an issue with me showing up unannounced before. What's so different about it now, Wanda? Miss Franklin, are you here to report a crime or to tell me that you finally spared my son of a miserable life with you? A crime has been committed, Mrs. Rousseau. A crime you committed. How come you're trying to drag Pacho, my boss, into our issues? What are you so irritated about, Pacho? It's D.A. Rousseau. That woman is trying to ruin my reputation. Isidore, I thought I told you that you weren't welcome here. I know that I'm the last person you want to see, but I'm here to plead my case. It won't take long, Isabel, I promise. When it comes to running a business, every day is different. I get that, but it doesn't explain why I feel this coldness from you. I also felt it when I called you the other day. I don't know what you're talking about, Owen. If I'm wrong, then I'll admit it. My hope is that you're being honest with me and being honest with yourself. I didn't involve Pacho into our issues at all. Seems like you forgot that he involved himself into it. Pacho had every right to ask you to leave the GNP building. It's his building, and you were unwelcomed, just like you're unwelcomed in my office, Miss Franklin. Besides, why are you so concerned about a private conversation that I had with your boss? I'm concerned because my boss informed me that you were trying to insinuate that there was something going on between the two of us. Why would D.A. Rousseau try and ruin your reputation? What have you ever done to her? Nothing. But Quinlan Franklin has done something to her. When I began working at Rousseau Jewelers, I heard people talking about how Gianni was going to leave Heidi for Quinlan. Even though Gianni decided to stay with Heidi, I guess the district attorney couldn't get over the fact that your employee almost broke up her marriage. But anyways, what's this got to do with your reputation? Heidi is trying to break up Ben and Quinlan's relationship and wants to use me to do it. Do you got a thing for your talented employee? I'm a professional businessman, Viv. I don't sleep with employees or business partners. Your reputation clearly means a lot to you. Maybe you should give D.A. Rousseau a taste of her own medicine and ruin her reputation instead. You don't need to plead your case, Isidore. Going after my children's inheritance was the final straw. Agreeing to help Alan take over Theodosius' palace wasn't my idea of hurting you or your kids. My goal was to hurt Devante. At the time, I just discovered that he took my sister's life. I wasn't seeing straight. Except if you succeeded in your plans, then Devante wouldn't have been the only one hurt. I realized that, which is why I decided not to go through with the takeover. If you supposedly saw the light, then why didn't you tell me yourself? Why did I have to be blindsided by Alan's confession? What reason do I have to lie to you, Owen? I don't know. Maybe I did something that upsets you and you want to avoid me? Because if I hurt you, Wanda, then I want you to know how sorry I am. You don't have anything to be sorry for because you did nothing wrong. So if I didn't do anything that bothered you, then how come you seem reluctant to be near me or even speak with me? Is there anything between you and Pacho? I wouldn't put it past you since you have a thing for powerful men with money. There's nothing going on, and you know it. So how come you and Pacho are so bothered if I'm wrong? Because it's clear that you're trying to cause havoc since you can't get over the fact that Ben and I are together. Just like you refuse to accept the fact that Gianni was a married man when you decided to sleep with him? How do you think I'd be able to ruin D.A. Russo's reputation? It's clear that she's being extra and Valley Park needs to know it. Maybe the whole world needs to know. Since you're the CEO of Global News Press, you can make sure millions of people know what sort of person the district attorney truly is. Are you suggesting this as your way of causing trouble for the Russos or to help me out? Why can't both reasons be true? The reason why I couldn't come clean was because I was scared. Isidore Russo being afraid of something? Yet another lie from a pathological liar. I'm telling you the truth, Isabel. My fear was that I would lose you for good. The two of us had gotten closer and I didn't want to lose you so soon after getting you back. Let's make one thing clear. You didn't even get me back. Keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry for my scheme and keeping it from you, but you can't tell me that you don't understand where I'm coming from when you hit the fact that you didn't carry our child to term. I'm not reluctant to be around you, Owen. Just like I told you, I've got a lot to get done. That's all. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Sorry for bothering you. Oh, please. It's not like I was trying to take your place. Liar. Even after you were exposed, you were gonna let Gianni divorce me because he thought he was in love with you. You're right. I was in a tough position and I thought that being with Gianni would help me out. I'm sorry, Mrs. Russo. I'm sorry for everything. You will be sorry. If you don't walk out of Ben's life, I think you'll be the one who's sorry. If you continue doing what you're doing, since it will only push Ben farther away. Alright, since you're trying to take over Russo Jewelers and since I want D.A. Russo to get off my back, I'll go along with your plan. I knew you would, but how do I make sure that D.A. Russo receives public embarrassment? It seems like the elite of Valley Park were aware of Quinlan's relationship with Gianni. Maybe you should get her to admit on national television that she was Gianni's mistress and that it made D.A. Russo go crazy. How dare you use that against me? It's not something that I'm using against you, Isabel. I forgave you, remember? Not only did I forgive you, but I understood why you did what you did. I just wish you would forgive me for my mistakes. Isidore, for as long as we were together, I forgave you time and time again. I refuse to live the rest of my life like that. And I refuse to live the rest of my life without you. Despite your dislike of my flaws, I think you feel the same way too. Sounds like you said everything you needed to say, Isidore. I have one more thing to say, Isabel. I still love you, and I'll do whatever it takes for you to have me back, because I believe you still love me too.